Hello guys, welcome to this video. My name is Arash and today I have a daily report on cryptocurrency market. In this video, we are going to cover technical analysis of Bitcoin. We are going to cover on-chain data, and after that we are going to cover some news. Watch this video carefully until the end because this video is going to help you to take the wise decision in cryptocurrency market. But don't forget that this video is not a financial advice and I am not your financial advisor. As you can see, Bitcoin price right now is something around $49,000 and Ethereum price is approximately $4,000. And the majority of cryptocurrency market is a little bit red today, but there is nothing to be worried about. I'm going to tell you why. As you can see, crypto fear and greed index is telling us, and it's showing us 27, which is fear phase in cryptocurrency market. And also if we want to check technical analysis of Bitcoin, we will understand that Bitcoin doesn't really want to drop down below $45,000. And I can see some patterns getting formed in this area, which is going to be triple bottom or something like tree drivers. If I want to give you an example about tree driver, I can show you on this line chart, which is right here, the first bottom, second bottom, third bottom. This is tree driver pattern. And after the breakout from this potential resistance from this trend line, we are going to see higher levels, okay? And this pattern will be formed in the opposite way. For example, this is a tree driver and this is a bearish pattern. The first top, second top, third top. After the breakout from this potential support, we are going to see lower levels, okay? So right now on Bitcoin, I can see something which is really nice. And as you can see, we are having the first bottom, the second bottom. I think we are going to see one more dip, one more bottom somewhere around $45,000, and we might see some bounces after the breakout from this potential resistance. We can check this on lower time frames. Let's check 1 hour time frame, and if we want to check 1 hour time frame, we will notice that we have this bearish trend line here. And right now we are having a pullback. We might go below this bearish trend line again. We might see something like this. And if it happens, there is nothing to be worried about because $45,000 is going to be a potential support right now. Another reason that $45,000 is going to be really strong is 200 days moving average, which is telling us $45,000 area. And this black line is going to work as a dynamic support right now. As you can see, we had this line before, and this line will work as a dynamic support, and after the breakout from downside, it will be a dynamic resistance, okay? So right now we are above a dynamic support, and we might have another drop down in Bitcoin price, but after that we are going to see a big recovery in cryptocurrency market. So let's check on-chain data. As you can see, on-chain data's exchange balance is moving up, but it's not moving up too much. You know, the majority of trend is bearish, and as long as this exchange balance is moving down, it's telling us that people are not depositing too much Bitcoin into the exchanges in order to sell or enter a short position. So this is one positive sign in cryptocurrency market. And if we want to check whales activity in cryptocurrency market, I'm going to begin with addresses with more than 10,000 Bitcoin. As you can see, they are buying, yesterday they didn't do anything special, but the majority of activity is buy in wallets with more than 10,000 Bitcoin. And also if you want to check wallets with more than 1,000 Bitcoin, you can see that they are selling and they are exiting the market, but we are having a potential support area somewhere around here, okay? And I think we are going to see some recoveries in these addresses, and also wallets with more than 100 Bitcoin. You can see after a huge sell-off, we are seeing some recovery in these wallets, okay? I think we are going to see some buy pressure from these wallets too. And also wallets with more than 10 Bitcoin, they are buying again, and I really like these wallets. I think in the short term, trend will be determined by the wallets with more than 10 Bitcoin. And when they are buying and price is moving down, this is a really good sign, because I call this a divergence. Okay, price is moving down, but wallets with more than 10 Bitcoin, they are buying. And wallets with more than 10 Bitcoin, they will show us a short-term trend in cryptocurrency market. So when price is going down and these wallets are buying, it's telling us that we are having some divergence here. For example, price was moving down here from $50,000 to $40,000. As you can see, these wallets started to buy. Okay, so it's a huge divergence that it's telling us we are going to see higher levels. And right now, price is moving down. Price has moved down from $67,000 to somewhere around $40,000. But these wallets are buying. It's a huge divergence in cryptocurrency market. So if we see more correction in the market, I think we are going to see more buy pressure from wallets with more than 10,000 Bitcoin, from wallets with more than 110 Bitcoin. Okay, because this is what they are doing right now. And also wallets with more than 1 Bitcoin, you can see a small recovery in these wallets too if we see some breakouts from this previous high, which is going to be 813. If we see any kind of breakout from this level, it's going to be really good. And also wallets with more than 0.1 Bitcoin, they don't really matter, you know. They are just waking up every day and they just buy, and this is what they do every day, you know. As you can see, if price moves up, they buy. If price moves down, they are still buyers in the market. So it doesn't really matter. So up to now, with technical view, we can understand that we are having a potential support somewhere around $45,000. And also with on-chain view, we can understand that whales are buying in the market, and if we have more correction, they are going to buy more. So I will understand that we have this $45,000 as a key level right now, and if we reach this level or even $40,000, we are going to see a strong bounces in cryptocurrency market. So in the upcoming days, watch $45,000 and $40,000 really carefully. And if you enjoyed this content, I recommend you to like this video and give me a thumbs up, because it will make me a little bit happier. And also, if you want to check market indicators, I have a lovely indicator in on-chain data, which is NVT signal. And yeah, we are seeing some recovery in NVT signal. And as you can see, we are having a potential support in this indicator. Okay, this level is going to be a potential support. As I check the market, I will notice that $45,000 and also $40,000 is a potential support areas in the market. So that's everything you needed to know about Bitcoin right now. And right now, I'm going to read some news. XRP whales accumulated 190 million coins in last 3 months. Wow, this is really huge. Let's check XRP USDT technical analysis. Let's take a look at chart. As you can see, we are below 200 days moving average right now. This is not really good for this cryptocurrency. And if I want to check 100 days moving average, we are below this moving average too. So right now, I'm not going to buy XRP. If we see lower levels on XRP, I'm going to buy somewhere around 70 cents here. And also, if you have more corrections, I'm going to buy on this potential support, which is going to be 50 cents. Okay, I'm not going to buy here because we are below some potential supports. If you have any kind of breakouts or any kind of pullbacks to this trend line, it's going to be a little bit better. But as long as we are below this potential support line, I'm not going to buy anymore because it's too risky here. Okay, if we see correction, for example 70 cents, it's going to be good. And also if we see more correction, 50 cents is going to be really nice. And yeah, I'm not going to enter buy position up here because we have a strong breakout, a strong bearish breakout right now. So I'm going to ignore this news. And yeah, another good news, Keanu Reeves is telling us that I have a little huddle. He is talking about NFTs, cryptos, and Metaverse. I think there is a huge potential in Metaverse projects, and in upcoming days, I'm going to talk more about Metaverse. Another news, Metaverse opens the gateway for luxury NFTs to become a multi-billion market. Yeah, every day we hear more about NFTs and Metaverse, and I think there is going to be big potential in this market. I can sense a revolution in gaming industry because I feel like that big companies like Ubisoft, they are going to enter Metaverse market, and there is going to be a huge potential. So I recommend you to do some research. Another good news about Metaverse. This new startup is bringing the Metaverse to 1 billion devices, and as you can see, the majority of news is about Metaverse project. And another news is Thailand doesn't prohibit crypto use for payments, but warns of price fluctuations. I think it's going to be really good for cryptocurrency because it's going to be more accepted in society. And also we have one good news about FTX token becomes the largest ERC20 holding among top ETH wallets. And this is everything you needed to know about the majority of cryptocurrency market today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you later, guys.